video gonna be about Isiah Stewart and Dillon Brooks, two graduates of the Draymond Green School of Antics. Let me explain. Every so there's these guys who play in the NBA and they think that they can get chippy. And I watched that with the Pistons and Golden State. And Isiah Stewart was trying to talk a little smack to Steph Curry, and everybody's like, "Don't poke the bear." These cats crack me up because they get hired to kind of troll. Now, it's more on the Draymond Green style. And let me explain what I mean by that. If you couldn't be a top flight defender, and if you couldn't get into someone's head properly, like Dennis Rodman, you got these guys who, I think, from a Bill Laimbeer to a Draymond Green, these guys who I consider middle of the road trolls, guys who have some game. But let's be realistic. If they played on teams that were less than, they behinds would be riding the pine. Dillon Brooks pulled his antics with Memphis, and now he's doing it with Houston. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Lance Stevenson tried it too. They hire these guys. They're like stand-ins. I know some people are going to go, well, why are you treating them like they're comedy? Because some of them are, I watched them play, and they like to instigate. There's a difference between cats that were enforcers like Charles Oakley or Buck Williams. I can name guys that were used there as bodybuilders, the Davis boys back in the 80s, 90s. I can use those cats who were physical intimidators, But then there are guys, or like a Rick Mahorn or something like that, but then there are guys who body double, and they be up there role playing, and they be trying to do too much. And I've noticed that with Isiah Stewart and Dillon Brooks. And that's that Draymond Green style of kind of, doing a bit too much, And the thing about it is, there's one thing when you're playing the right way of defense and then you're trying to inspire and you're going about it. But there's another when you just do dumb stuff sometimes and you just attacky turkey with it. And that's where not having veteran leadership guys who understand it. And see, this is the thing. This Draymond Green style has been allowed to be fashionable. It's nowhere near Dennis Rodman, okay? It's good antics, though, and it works for your team. But if you put it with a team that stunk, I don't think these cats last that long. But we're in an era where, if you can do these kind of tactics and antics, and there was a difference. I know some people used to kind of feel away about Meta World Peace, but see, the difference is the former Ron Artest could actually play. You're going to impersonate these cats, at least be a baller. Now, some people are going to go and say Draymond was instrumental with the Warriors 4 chips. I'm not arguing that, but he also cost them a couple rings. His antics cost him that title in 2016. And he got fortunate in that one against the Celtics in 2022 because he was going to ride the pine. He couldn't hit a bull in the behind. So, his antics, his, the WWF mind jetta things that these cats do. I be watching these cats. People don't really talk about it much because they're not big names in the big fish, except for when they go against certain people. Then all of a sudden, that's where they get the spotlight put on them. And they have their place. But then at the same time, it can be a bit like when you don't do much, it ain't much. But anyway, let me know what you think about these so-called pseudo enforcers like Isiah Stewart and Dillon Brooks and I think they are graduates of the Draymond Green school of style more so than they are Dennis Rodman. They're more Draymond than they are Rodman. You know what I mean if you've been watching basketball for a while. But you let me know what you think below. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.